good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know where you are in the world, but here in Grove City, Ohio, it is 8:56 p.m. on Saturday evening, and it's a beautiful, beautiful evening here in Grove City, Ohio. And I want to welcome everybody to our first broadcast exclusively from the Lawn Care World TV network page. And the admins of Lawn Care World, we have decided to take this and move it forward according to the game plan that we had set forth when we started the group, and that was to create a whole entire network for all of our shows, and to give everybody a broad range of the lawn care world from around the world. And inside our group, we have individuals from Australia to New Zealand to London to Serbia to New York to California to Hawaii to even Japan. We have a few people in Indonesia, Africa, South Africa, Jamaica, and so even Puerto Rico, Serbia. We got people from all around the world, and we have all these live shows going on inside the group. Well, the group is only really lawn care professionals, and according to the game plan, when we set this group in motion, the game plan was to move eventually into the network shows. And you guys seen us putting it all together inside the group, and we greatly appreciate everybody's patience and support and love, as I would say, OneLove. And this is something awesome, and we would greatly appreciate if you share our page. It is a TV network page according to Facebook, and it's more of an entertainment page. And what you're going to start seeing here is you're going to start seeing the shows are going to start moving to this network page. That way, you don't have to be just a professional to be watching this show. You can be a homeowner that's looking to better your lawn care, better your landscape. We're going to have shows for that. Nick Federoff, you guys have heard of him, and he's going to be broadcasting some shows from here, and he is really directed towards those homeowners and towards the fun guys and towards even the professionals that want to check things out and get a different hand on stuff. And he's a great guy, and I'm really excited to see what he's about to bring, because he broadcasts quite a bit. So we're going to be dropping a lot of his videos and a lot of his live stuff for the homeowners. Now we got guys that are YouTubers and die-hard YouTubers. We got Chant the Daily Hustle. We got the Hustle coming live, direct from here, Chant. And he's going to be dropping in here next week, or this week, I believe. Schedule's back here. It's starting to fill up quite a bit. And things are just kind of getting going here. And really, really excited. We got Doug, always. Doug is rocking. And he is always on Tuesday evenings. And that is Green Industry, Raw and Uncut, and that is usually around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on his time frame of who he has on his show. I know this week he's got Richie Plemons coming up, and I'm really excited to hear Richie talk. And Richie's got a lot of information. Richie is the quiet guy. Richie is a Marine. Richie is also an admin in Lawn Care World. And Richie is one awesome, awesome guy. I consider him a brother, not a friend. And Richie, if you're listening, I'm excited about Tuesday, brother. So let's rock that mic, man. Let him know what's up. So, guys, we got Blaine. Blaine is going to start doing this lawn care industry, green industry, funniest videos kind of a thing going on. And I'm really excited to see this actually go live, because we've seen it on the back end of things. And that's going to be coming here exclusively to the Lawn Care World TV network. And but we also got what you guys seen this morning. We got the Kid Spotlight on Saturdays. hold on. If you've never watched this show before, we don't have FDA regulations inside my studio, so I do smoke. And, yeah, so I'm very sorry about that. And non-smoking section is outside or in the garage where it's a little bit warm right now. So, alright, so we have the Kids Spotlight on Saturday mornings, and it is roughly ranging at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on how we can load the videos. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remember that these are young adults. They're sharing a little bit of their life, a slice of their life, and we need to be courteous, professional about it. And yeah, so that's really all I really have to say about that, and really should say about that. And we'll keep reminding people, because each week we're getting more viewers. Each week we're getting more likes now. We only had this page up for 24 hours, and we're already over 100 likes. So please keep liking and sharing the Lawn Care World TV network. It's going to be separate content from the groups, and a lot of stuff you might see in the groups will end up on the news. So if you would like to be featured on the news or a post on the Lawn Care World TV network page, hashtag LCWTV. Exactly like I said, hashtag LCWTV. So, Jimmy Massey, I see you, brother. Bruce, I see you. Brian, I see you guys. I see everybody. You guys already know I'm not very good at reading the live stuff. I just kind of go in and I go at it and I do my little bit and I get off of here. So when I have other people on there, I'm able to read things, but I'll try to keep up with you guys. I know that there's a little bit of a lag. So Bruce Leonard will be doing a show with me for first couple times, and it will be on Tuesday evenings, or I believe Thursday evenings, Bruce. And we're going to be doing that, and a Saturday. So we're going to be doing about 3 of them in a row with Bruce, and he's going to be my little co-host. And then we're going to cut him loose and let him do his thing on probably Tuesday evenings. We're still working out some schedules, and because we got a lot of guys that we're trying to toss out here. Definitely the kids as well on Saturday mornings, like I said. We have one more young man being featured next Saturday. That will be his 3rd week in a row. And then we're taking it to Australia. And then we're going out to England as well to feature a couple young men. And yeah, guys, it's always wonderful to see these young adults do their thing, because we all know this is not a easy industry, and it's not for everybody. So like I said, when you see these young adults on their little videos, keep it professional, and always remember that they are young adults. So encouragement is key. They're our future in our industry, and that's how we're going to get this industry moving forward and starting to see some really cool new things. So, all right, why are we here tonight? Oh, I asked that question. My bad. So, I actually have the answer. Well, it's kind of cold down here. Let me toss on my sweatshirt here. All right, so we are here because we're all small business owners. Doesn't matter where you are, what kind of business owner you are, because I know that we have some guys watching, some ladies watching right now, some other entrepreneurs watching, and this can go with you as well. So we're all small business owners. Every buck counts. And this is how I got started right here. So every buck counts. And when you're going out there and you're trying to make a impact inside of the community and get your name out there and get some advertisements, some marketing, and be on the map. So now you're like, all right, man, I got to get a website built. Oh my God. What do I do? Who do I contact? What are the things that I need to ask for with this website? Like, what do I need to do? That's basically the freaking question. And that's the question, number one question we hear all the time. What do I need to do? I need more business. Everybody's answer is, what? Get a website built, dude. Do you have a website? Hey, do you have a website? Get a website built. Get a website built. Get a website built. They have tons of free stuff out there. They do. They do. They do have tons and tons and tons of free stuff. And all this free stuff, you need to be able to cipher through all this free website builder stuff and know what is what. We're going to come back to that. Because a lot of guys, they'll just pick a guy or pick a company to build their website. Some of them even get a phone call from 411 local or the Google master that they have a place for you on the front page of Google. It's $150 or it's $200. Look at your website now. We've all heard these little spills. Doesn't matter if you run a lawn care company, a welding company, a plumbing company, a pool company, a deck company, patio company, freaking fence company, a long haul, or a freaking hotel, or even a restaurant. You all get the same freaking calls too. Everybody gets the same calls. What are the things that you're looking for here? When you're looking at this website, do you understand that Google and Bing, they don't have people call you and say that there's a place open? These things aren't for sale. You can get these. You can get these very cheap. You can be in that spot. You can be in the box. Pretty freaking cheap. Or you can have a website built at a reasonable cost. But what are the questions that you need to be asking these individuals that are building the sites? Or what are the things, the key things that you need to be looking for when choosing a website builder? Huh? Well, does it look exactly the same as everybody else's that they built? That is the number one thing. How much originality is each individual website that they have built? Is it looking like a paste and copy? Is it looking at individual and directed towards that individual's company, and everything is for that individual? And then you go to the other one that they have built, and it might be even a whole entire different industry, but it looks totally different. Those are big things to me. They're big because that shows that this person took the time to build these websites and that they are good at doing what they're doing, because this is what they do. When you have a person that can do that, it's not easy, folks. It's not easy. But when everything is individual and separate, the content's separate, the pictures, the design, the whole flow of the thing, that's a website builder. That's the big thing you want to look at. What kind of website is it? Is it a good website? How many pages does this website have? Is the color good? These things you want to be looking at. Then, here's a big one, okay? How much is the website? How much is it for you to build my website? This is where a lot of people get lost, and this is where a lot of people go, man, I need to learn how to do it myself. A good website is not cheap, and to be ranked and found on Google Map and have a great website is not cheap. When you're looking at a website, you should be getting support, which means you should have a guy going in there at least once a week, once a month, once every couple weeks, updating your website, updating a blog if you want a blog on your thing, updating the blog, highlighting new pictures, updating new videos. That's being updated. That's maintenance. You should be getting some support like that for at least 6 months to a whole entire season, a whole entire year. Good website can run you between $800 to $1,200. That's about the going rate. And it could possibly be even a little bit more depending on where you go. There's some great guys out there. Really, really good guys. And then there are some crooks. Not bad. Yeah, they're crooks. Read a horror story yesterday where the guy paid $175 to a company that had called him and basically ended up with one page, and it was a nightmare, he said. And that's not the first time I've ever heard that. And these are from the companies, they're the bulk companies that will call you, and they will sell you a hope and a dream. And it's buyer beware with these companies because the price is very low. And when these prices are very low like this, you need to be very, very aware of the situation. And that's when you need to start asking these questions. What's going on? Why is this? Why is this? Why is this? And it's a tricky subject sometimes when this stuff is going down like this. And yeah, it's something else. It's definitely something else. So I think I may have disabled my video chat here. I don't know. So I'm trying to jump back in. Got a little difficulty going on here. So, alright. I think I am still running here. I think I may have, yeah, I'm still running. Alright. Woohoo! I saved myself. Okay, I'm a clicker. Alright, guys. So, we got the big stuff out of the way. It's buyer beware when you start seeing the price and the price is pretty low. That's big red flags. No maintenance, no support. Those are other big red flags. If there's no individuality on each individual, business page that they have built, business website that they have built, you may want to ask what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely buyer beware with that. All right, so there are websites out here that we can buy, you can buy, and maybe not even buy. They're pretty freaking cheap. They're actually free. There's thousands of them. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them. But you need to be able to cipher through these ones and know exactly which ones are which ones are going to benefit your company. There's two big names out there right now, and a lot of guys mistaken one for the other. Wix is an awesome website builder. They do have a free site of it, and they also do have a paid site for it as well. But Wix is not like Weebly. Weebly is more I had to watch my video here. I keep freezing up. Weebly is more of a landing page kind of a website. It's not tracked. It's not a good website to run your business page off of if you are trying to be tracked on Google and Bing. If you're trying to do that, it is very hard to implement the SEO work, regardless of how good you are, inside of this because they don't allow the tags. That's a key thing with the coders. Wix allows the tags, the trackings, and a lot of the SEO. Wix will track. The only bad thing with Wix's free end of it is that you will, for instance, have OneLove Hotel and Catering, Saints Catering and Dining, .com.wix.8/1295H7. That's how Wix does their free end. And also you will have to run some, it'll say some Wix stuff on there. Now the paid site of it is fairly cheap. It's roughly under $100 for the year. And it is a good site. Good site builder. A lot of good stuff with it. A lot of good advertisement, marketing things with it. They have some really good stuff with it. I do recommend Wix sometimes. I got no problem recommending Wix. Just because we had our website with Wix. We built a couple clients' website with Wix. And I got no issues with Wix. Now, GoDaddy has a full WordPress and a full encoding, old school coding sites with it. GoDaddy is a great website builder, a great hosting place as well. When you need to get your domain name, even with Wix, you have to go through GoDaddy to buy your your domain name. So when you buy it through GoDaddy, that's why we ended up switching, because it might as well be with one company. And your domain name is very important. I do recommend to a lot of guys, before you go buy a domain name or name your company, see if the domain name is available, because eventually you're going to have to get a website. And this day and age, without social media, without a website, it's the old school word of mouth, and a lot of times it doesn't work. So I'm reading this guy's thing. Alright, so this guy basically wants to know, he's getting hit with a lot of questions of how much for this, how much for that, and you know, like, hey, can you mow my grass? And he hits him with the price of $40, for instance, and the customers or the potential clients are saying, well, Joe Blow did it for $25. Well, I'm very sorry, sir, ma'am, but my minimum price is $35 for that yard. We won't even do 40. My minimum price for that yard is $35. For that size of yard is $35. I'm very sorry, but I'm not able to come down off that price. I have expenses. You don't even have to say that. All you have to say is, sir, ma'am, I'm very sorry, but my minimum price for that size of yard is $35. I may not be the company for you. But the service does offer mowing, trimming, blowing. Great attitude, I guess. I mean, you could add that in there if you want. I don't know. But the most respectful way to get about that is, sir, ma'am, my minimum price is. And most people will understand if they say, no, I don't want you, then no, they don't want you. Okay, whoop-de-doo-dah. Move on. Life is okay. Life is really okay. And it'll be alright. So, don't worry about it. Yeah. Alright, so Nick, how do I get found on Google, man? Why, you know, what is my first steps? So I can get this website going, so I can get a landing page. We're going to talk about that. But we're going to talk about a landing page next week with Bruce. And we're going to, basically, we're going to help Bruce. And we're going to have Bruce help another individual, and that we're going to do all this on live, and Bruce is going to help me do this, and we're going to hook somebody up, just Bruce and I, and we're going to hook them up with not a website but a landing page, and we're going to create one next week on next Saturday. So stick around for that. That's going to be very fun, because if anyone knows Bruce, Bruce is definitely rough around the edges, and I love my man, but man, he can cut loose sometimes. So it's going to be very interesting. And Bruce, it's about to go down. All right, the first steps that you need to take is you need to get on Google. You need to get on Bing Places. How do I do that? Well, Google, you need to go into Google My Business. You need to type in your business name. You need to type in the address. Actually, just do the business name first in the city or whatever, and it should pop up. If it doesn't pop up, that means that you're not on Google. You're not on Maps. So then what you do is you say, register my business. It has all the little promptus right there. Boom. You hit that. It will say, ask for a physical address. All they're asking for is a physical address. P.O. Box if you live in an apartment, that's fine. P.O. Box. The apartment address if you want to. It doesn't matter. They just need a physical address to where they can send a little card about this big, and it's going to have a little code on there. So always watch out for this card, because it'll take about 3 to 5 business days for this card to get to you. When you get the card, you rip it open and you look at it. It'll have a code. You go to Google. It'll have exactly the prompts, what to do, and you fill out the little information. You hit click, and you're on Google. You're on Google Maps. You're on Google My Business. That was free information, and a lot of companies will charge you for that. Just saying. Just saying. That's free, quality, standard information that comes to you directly from moi, Nicholas Saint. OneLove. All right. So after you do that, now you're like, man, what's the difference between Google and Google Maps? There's totally two different things. Google Business and Google Maps are two different things, and Google is another thing. And we will get into that here in a couple weeks. So, all right. Bing and Yahoo. What? Yeah. Bing and Yahoo are the same thing. They actually coincide together. Bing actually carries Yahoo, or Yahoo actually carries Bing. One of them. Don't really care. It's all the same. Bing. Yahoo has a search engine, but Bing picks up Yahoo's stuff as well. So how do you get onto Bing Maps, Bing Places, Bing My Business? But it's not called Bing My Business. It's called Bing Place or Bing Places. Same thing you did with Google. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You go into Google, Bing Places, and you type in your little address, you type in your business, and now because you've already done it with Google, if you wait until you get the thing with Google, and you register with Google, and then you go on to Bing, and you do it, it will pop up. Now you just go click, and now you're on Bing Places. Pretty easy. Now the thing is that you want to remember about these things. Keep those both cards, because Bing will send you a little thing as well, and you have to register. They might even send it into email, but you have to register, that kind of stuff. But keep all of this information where you can get it, because when you build your website or you build your landing page, you're going to need these numbers that they provide. But we'll get back into that here in a couple weeks with Bruce. So, all right. Now, let's talk a little about what's going on out there in the world. In Canada, yes, I did say Canada, and I do speak a little Canadian. And I speak a little bit of Australian, and I speak a little bit of British. So, you know, it happens around here. It really does happen. Alright, so we have this cold front sweeping down on the East Coast, all the way through the Great Lakes, all the way down to Louisiana, Florida. It's starting to creep on the orange groves or the avocado trees down there. It's doing some damage. And then it went up the East Coast, and it was snowing in places it's never snowed before. It's actually snowed in some parts of Florida that it hadn't snowed in like 30 years, over 30 years there. And the last time they got snow, it was like a dusting. This time they got like a couple inches. I know my buddy Brandon Rick Bourne in South Carolina, he got like over 6 inches of snow. So these guys, they don't plow snow. Insane. And then it went all the way up into the eastern seaboard, all the way up into Maine and Vermont. They got dumped on. Insane. And it was very heartwarming to see this individual, Brett Douglas, Dewberry. I want to say it's Dewberry, Florida, outside of Deltona, which is a little bit west of Daytona, doing great work. And he did this after the hurricane as well. He gathered his individuals. He gathered all of the people that he knew, all his friends, family, employees, everybody that he could, even in the community. And they all came together, and he directed them to help others that don't have blankets, couldn't stay warm. And this time around, after the hurricane, they went around, they did a lot of cleanup, and they helped the community out. So, Brett, man, we're seeing this stuff, and I think it's awesome what you're doing. And you, sir, hats off to you for that great service that you're providing back to your community. And that's definitely something that should be recognized. So, definitely salute to you on that one, sir. And keep doing what you're doing. And yeah. So, and Brian Schumann, no, it's not going to affect the egg prices, because typically the eggs are coming more from the Midwest and Ohio, probably. Who knows, man? But it's not going to affect the egg prices. I don't know. So I'm just answering some questions on this live feed, and it's just the way it goes. Now, we got... What is that? What? Yes, we do. We have the videos of the day. We are going to be featuring a YouTube channel of the day, and it will be an individual throughout our whole entire industry. It might be a company. It might be an individual himself. It might be their company's website, company page. But we are going to be featuring one individual. Like I said, it could be any of them, a day. And we would like to see and be heard, you be heard. So if you would like to be featured as one of our companies of the day or person of the day for the channel of the day, send us a direct message. Let us know. Shoot us on over a direct message over here at Lawn Care World TV. We would love to hear about that. Or you can always hashtag LCW TV. You never know. You might get a shout out on Doug's show. You might get a shout out on Bruce's show, Blaine's show. Richie Plemons actually is going to have a show. And do you guys know that surgeon? Yeah. Seth, the lawn surgeon. He's going to be jumping on here soon. In Lawn Care World, he's going to have 2 segments, 2 shows back to back on, I believe, a Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday he's going to come back on, and he's going to drop some good old Tipsy talk for us, and then we're going to move him on over here to Lawn Care World TV Network. And Chant the Daily Hustle, my man is going to get it on. He has got the hustle and the game. That man is in everything, from live bait freaking shops to everything. But he's got a hustle show coming in after the hot seat on Fridays, probably around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. and he's just going to be coming in doing his regular hustle show, and he's going to be doing a couple segments in Lawn Care World, and then he will be moved over slowly over to Lawn Care World TV network as well, just like Seth the Lawn Surgeon. Doug's show will be airing one more time in Lawn Care World, the group, next week, and that will be on Tuesday with Richie Plemons. And then we're moving Doug over to Lawn Care World TV network. Every show will have one last show in Lawn Care World inside their group, and it is and was our goal to create a whole entire Lawn Care World TV network, and I gratefully appreciate everybody's help and support and creating all of this. The admins of Lawn Care World would never be able to continue the game plan of having the Lawn Care World TV network and separating the two. So we have two separate contents now, two separate avenues for all of the professionals around the whole entire world, and even the I just want to build a little succulent garden in a shoebox kind of a person, to even the homeowner or the avid gardener. We're going to have a show for all of you, but this way we have two separate avenues of content, and we can reach more than just what we can reach inside of a Facebook group. So guys, please continue and support. Definitely share, like our network page. Let everyone know that there's actually a Lawn Care World TV network. There's a green industry TV network, and it's right here in Lawn Care World TV. And Sunday, tomorrow evening, Sierra and I will be here with Lawn Care News, the Lawn Care News, and it is the first of its kind. It's the show that started it all, and Sierra will be here with me, and the call-in lines will be open, and you guys know how we do it. So we'll be here tomorrow. Sierra will be here. I'll be here, 9 p.m. I believe even Randy and Danny have come back. So guys, once again, one love.